Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. For today's box opening, we've got a Streets of New Capenna draft booster box. Now, while this is technically my box, I'm going to be transferring ownership of all of the cards inside to a few members of MTGBoxAnalysis.com. I'm actually joined by a few of them live now. You can't hear them, but they are here and they can see this opening a few days before you. So this is going to be a break between Jevin, James, and Jimmy, 3 J's. So with that, let's crack this thing open and see if we can't find these guys some value. So just in case anyone was wondering, the box is fully sealed and intact. I don't know who would reseal a Streets of New Capenna draft booster box, but certainly isn't me. All right, so we do have our Gala Greeters here as our box topper. One of them will be taking that home. I'll go over that in just a second. So we'll do a little bit of a shuffle. So earlier this week, I also opened up. So there we go. Got 12 packs apiece. Just slide them up next to their names there. So earlier this week, I had also opened up 3 booster packs here. So we had the Streets of New Capenna, we had the Dominaria United, and we had the Kamigawa. Each one of these was a profitable pack for me. That was not by accident. I kind of kept opening packs until I found ones that would actually be higher in value. So the way that we're going to do this, so we've got Jevin, James, and Jimmy. We're going to roll a 20-sided die. So 1 to 6, Jevin is going to get the most valuable pack, which is going to be our Kamigawa draft pack. So if it's 1 to 6, Jevin will get it. If it is 7 to 12, James will get it. And if it is 13 to 18, Jimmy will get it. All right, so it is a 2, so that means that Jevin is going to get the Kamigawa. So now we're going to look for 7 to 12 or 13 to 18 for the Dominaria. So we have a 16. So that means Jimmy's going to get Dominaria, and James is going to go ahead and get the Streets of New Capenna Collector Booster Pack. All right, so I will just slide those up there. And with the Gala Greeters, I don't know if anybody actually wants it, but I'll do the same roll again. It is a 1, so Jevin will get it. All right, and with that, let's start opening up some packs for Jevin. All right, so we're going to start things off with an Antagonize, a Prize Fight, a Demon's Due, an Expandable Lackey, followed by a Boon of Safety, a Goldhound, Obscura Storefront, Midnight Assassin, Masked Bandits, Spara's Adjudicators, and we're going to see a Vampire Scrivenger, followed by a Riveter's Charm, a Luxurious Libation, and our rare is going to be a Gala Greeters. Very cool to see that. So now Jevin has 2 of those. And we're going to see a Full Art Plains, followed by the Bane of My Existence, the non-token token. All right, so we'll just keep going with Jevin here. Going to get him a punch card. All right, so we got ourselves a Warm Welcome, Dig Up the Body, Make Disappear, Backup Agent, Wrecking Crew, Glittermonger, Mass Bandits, Tramway Station, Jewel Thief, Snooping Newsy, and Offer You Can't Refuse. So this is going to be an uncommon valued over $1. And then we're going to see a Mastro's Charm, a Psychic Pickpocket, an Evolving Door. Excuse me, the Evolving Door is our rare. I almost skipped past it here. And then we got a regular Old Plains and that punch card. So I'm going to make a couple of quick piles for Jevin here. So we'll have a good pile and a meh pile. How about that? All right, so we got ourselves a Backup Agent, an Exhibition Magician, Most Wanted, followed by a Deal Gone Bad, a Witness Protection, Hold for Ransom, Security Bypass, Shattered Seraph, Broker's Hideout, and a Mayhem Patrol. And then a Fairy Vandal, Lagrella the Magpie, and an Unlucky Witness with a Widespread Thieving in the back here as a rare. Not a high value rare, but we are going to see ourselves a full art island here. Very nice to see that. And an Angel token in the back. So I'm going to start skipping some of the commons and uncommons, but I'll thumb through them just so everybody can kind of see them, especially Jevin, since all of these cards are going to be his. And I'll keep an eye out for the 2 uncommons that are currently valued over $1. All right, so we have an Avon Heartstabber coming in as our rare, not a high value. And then we get a regular old Swamp and another punch card. So we're looking for, as we already saw, the Offer You Can't Refuse and a Slip Out the Back. Those are going to be the two uncommons valued over $1. There are no commons in this particular set that are currently valued over $1. All right, Rumor Gatherer, Fatal Grudge, Rogue's Gallery, and a Riveter's Ascendancy, with another Full Art Island and a copy token in the back. All right, we've got a Catilda Strongarm, Runner, Bruiser, Power, Jockey, Express, Revelers, Plaza, Regulator, Sky Crier, Cabaret's Charm, Nightclubber, Torch Breath, Zatoro's Envoy as our rare, followed by a Plains with a Wizard token. All right, we got ourselves a big score, a Socialite, Pick Your Own Death, the Stroke, the Guidance, the Sticky Fingers, the Racer's Ring, the Seraph, the Patrol, the Parcel. There's our Slip Out the Back, so that's the second uncommon valued over $1. Then Take to the Streets, Surge Boss, and a Soul of Emancipation coming in as our rare, with a Swamp and a punch card. So there are definitely cards of value in the set. So the foil Urabrask is right around $10. We could also see a number of borderless hits. Usually you'll get 1 per draft booster box. So not sure which one of these gentlemen is going to walk away with that. But you never know. Could see more than one. So we have an Angelic Observer, a Venom Connoisseur, an Out of the Way, and our rare is going to be a Workshop Warchief, followed by a Fairy Vandal in foil, and a Full Art Mountain. So this particular mountain is the only full art land currently valued over $1. It's valued just at $1.20. And we got ourselves an Ogre Warrior in the back. So I'm going to be sleeving up every single foil, every card over $1, and every single rare and mythic for each one of these guys. And just in case you're curious, I actually did this one as a giveaway. So I didn't charge these gentlemen anything. I'm going to cover shipping. And it's just my way of saying thank you for them signing up for the website and just kind of supporting me. So we got a Suspicious Bookcase, a Broker's Charm, an Illuminator Virtuoso, and we are going to see a Mysterious Limousine coming in the back. We kind of want the unlicensed hearse in this particular set from a vehicle perspective. But we are going to see a second rare. We're going to see a Fleetwood Dancer coming in foil, followed by a Swamp and another non-token token. All right, so 1 foil rare for Jevin. And we'll just keep on going here. All right, so we got ourselves a Civic Gardener, a Mastro's Initiate, a Broker's Veteran, Raffine's Informant, Chrome Cat, Witty Roastmaster, a Racer's Ring, followed by a Paragon of Modernity, a Broker's Hideout, a Shattered Seraph, a Cement Shoes, a Nimble Larcenist, a Whack, and we're going to see a Body Launderer coming in here, Mythic out of black. Does hold some value, just over $1. And then we're going to see ourselves a Mountain with a Devil token in the back. So very cool for Jevin there. Got himself a Mythic, got himself a foil rare. And we will just keep on going. All right, so we got a Run Out of Town, a Dapper Shieldmate, Ready to Rumble, a Broken Wings, followed by a Corrupt Court Official, a Sewer Crocodile, Midnight Assassin, Snooping Newsy, then a Body Dropper, Skybridge Towers, a Patch Up, a Giza, Augur of Agonies, Sleep with the Fishes, and ooh, look at that, a Jetmir's Garden coming in here. This is going to be valued just over $7. So very good hit for Jevin there. These tri-lands from the set, I think, are going to what hold this set up for the long term. Then we got a Plains and a Fish. All right, last pack for Jebin. And then we'll move over to James. All right, so Boon of Safety, Antagonize, Social Climber, Join the Mastros, The Metamorphosis, Gathering Throng, Cabaret Courtyard, Echo Inspector, Mastro's Theater, a Halo Scarab. Then we have ourselves a Stimulus Package, a Little Chat, and we're going to see a Patch Up, followed by an Errant Street Artist, and we're going to see a Swamp and a Devil Token in the back. All right, so very cool for Jevin there. So let me just take a moment. Let me stack up his cards, slide them to the back here, and then we'll start focusing on James. All right, so pack number 1 for James here. All right, James is going to start off with a Join the Mastros, an Obscura Initiate, a Buy Your Silence, a Jackhammer, Rocks Pummeler, Incriminate, Riveter's Overlook, Girder Goons, Quick Draw Dagger, Disciplined Duelist, a Tavern Swindler, a Cleanup Crew, and we're going to see a Shadow of Mortality coming in as the first rare, with a Swooping Protector foil in the back, a Full Art Forest, and we're going to see the alternate token sheet here, or punch card sheet with Flying and First Strike. So that's actually the more rare punch card sheet. I think it's worth about 2 cents more than the other one, so don't get too excited. We got ourselves a Demon's Due, an Expandable Lackey, Boon of Safety, Goldhound, Social Climber, Daring Escape, Civil Servant, Tramway Station, a Gilded Pinions, Elegant Entourage, a Raffine Silencer, a Glittering Stockpile, and we're going to see a Fleetwood Dancer in the back for the rare. Not a high value rare, unfortunately. And we get a Security Bypass in foil with a regular island and a treasure. All right, we got ourselves a Broken Wings, Corrupted Court, official, Sewer Crocodile, the Kill Shot, Light 'em Up, Celestial Regulator, Botanical Plaza, Rooftop Nuisance, Security Bypass, Syndicate Infiltrator, and Arc Spitter, Ballroom Brawlers. And then we're going to see a Topiary Stomper here coming at a green. Nice little 4/4 for 3 with Vigilance. Unfortunately, just not a high value rare. And then we're going to see a Paragon of Modernity coming in foil with a Mountain and a Dog token in the back. So unless my numbers are wrong, I don't think any of the non-foil tokens are currently valued over $1. All right, we got a Revelation of Power, Plasma Jockey, Capenna Express, Crooked Custodian, Case the Joint, Speakeasy Server, Echo Inspector, Quick Draw Dagger, Strangle, Crew Captain, Brazen Upstart with a Public Enemy, and a Black Market Tycoon coming in as our rare here at in the back. Not a high value. And then we're going to see ourselves a Witty Roastmaster with an island and a treasure. Kind of a marathon going through 36 packs. I'm used to all the 2022 sets with far less. We got ourselves a Swoop, a Ransom, a Goldhound, the Most Wanted, Demon's Due, the Lackey, the Theater, the Initiate, the Girder Goons, Rockish Revelers, Vampire Scrivenger, Riveter's Charm, Pugnacious Pugilist, and a Depopulate coming in as our rare with an island and an Ogre Warrior. So if you ever want to get in on any breaks or battles that we do on the channel, just head over to Mtg Box Analysis, join on up, and look for a post. Kill Shot, Light 'em Up, Strong Arm, Rebel Ruiner, Backstreet Bruiser, Revelation of Power, the Paragon, Glamorous Outlaw, Broker's Hideout, Cutthroat Contender, Corpse Appraiser, Rob the Archives, Mage's Attendant, And there we go, a Ledger Shredder, currently valued over $17. Congratulations, James. There you go. This one's going to immediately get a case. And then we got ourselves a Forest and a Devil. So because the Ledger Shredder is valued over $10, we're just going to take a half a second here and put that one in a hard case for him. So other than seeing a borderless card, this is going to be the most valuable card that we can get. So congratulations, James. All right, let's keep going. You never know, there could be another one. Or we could see the unlicensed hearse valued over $10. Or heck, even Opnix and Showcase would be cool. Deal Gone Bad, Witness Protection, Celebrity Fencer, The Magician, Prize Fight, Extract the Truth, Gilded Pinions again, Jetmir's Fixer, Ominous Parcel, A Snooping Newsy, Fairy Vandal, Lagrella, Unlucky Witness, and Elspeth coming in here. Very cool card. Unfortunately, Elspeth has dropped a little bit in value. It is a mythic, and it is valued right around $3.80 right now. So very cool second backup hit to the Ledger Shredder with a Forest and a Citizen. All right, next up, we got the backup agent. We got the crew, the Glittermonger, the Deal Gone Bad, the Witness Protection, Celebrity Fencer, Jewel Thief, Obscura Storefront, the Assassin, Mass Bandits, Exotic Pets, Bouncers Beatdown, Call on a Professional, and a Jetmir's Garden coming in here. This time in regular frame, just over $7 in value. Very cool to see that. And then we're going to see ourselves a mountain with a treasure token. So I'll just put that right there. I'll take care of it immediately following the opening. So very cool. Seeing some decent cards from the set. Like to see a few more Tri-Lands, but we've gotten 2 so far. So we've got a Jackhammer, the Pummeler, the Incriminate, Run Out of Town, the Shieldmate, Ready to Rumble, Spara's Adjudicators, Inspiring Overseer, the Scarab, the Courtyard, Dusk Mangler, Citizen's Crowbar, Courier's Briefcase, and a Fight Rigging coming in here as our rare, not a high value. And then we see Forest and a Treasure. All right, 3 packs to go for James. All right, Social Climber, Murder, Majestic Metamorphosis, Gathering Throng, Riveter's Initiate, High Rise Sawjack, the Bandits, the Parcel, the Storefront, the Jewel Thief again. Here we go, a Little Chat, Freelance Muscle, Pirate Sledge Arsonist, and a Horde Hauler coming in as our rare. Cool vehicle, just not high value. Then we got ourselves a Plains and a Fish. All right, we got the Magician, Prize Fight, Extract the Truth, the Snoop, Hold for Ransom, Goldhound, Riveter's Overlook, Strangle, Quick Draw Dagger, Graveyard Shift, Darling of the Masses, Luxurious Libation, and we're going to see a Showcase Obscura Ascendancy, followed by a Glamorous Outlaw, and then a Plains and a Citizen. All right, so we got the Throng, the Initiate, the Sawjack, the Mastros, the Initiate again, Buyer Silence, the Inspector, the Theater, the Scarab, the Overseer, the Vermin, the Darling of the Masses, Illicit Shipment, and a Scheming Fence coming in as our rare, followed by an Island and a Treasure. All right, and that wraps it up for James. Very cool there. We got to see one of the non-triome triomes. And then we also got to see the most valuable card that we could, I believe, right? The Ledger Shredder. All right, so I'll get those all stacked up. And now we'll move over into Jimmy's 12 packs. All right, so we're going to start off with a big score. The Socialite, Fake Your Own Death, the Stroke, the Guidance, the Fingers, the Servant, the Pinions, the Assassination, the Storefront. Then we get ourselves a Sizzling Soloist, Obscurest Charm, Scuttling Butler, and an Extraction Specialist coming in out of white. Does hold a little bit of value. And then we got a Full Art Swamp and a Devil. All right, then we got ourselves a Broker's Veteran, the Fencer, the Crew, the Welcome, the Truth, the Snoop, the Contender, the District, the Patrol, For the Family, Maestro's Charm, an Offer You Can't Refuse. There we go. There's an uncommon valued over $1. Then a Riveter's Requisitioner and a Sanctuary Warden Mythic coming in the back. Does hold a little bit of value. And a Full Art Swamp with a Rogue. All right, we got ourselves an Extract the Truth, the Snoop again, the Agent, the Magician, Most Wanted, Deal Gone Bad, Sky Crier, Paragon, Glamorous Outlaw, Racer's Ring. We're going to see Cormella, Glamour Thief, Brass Knuckles, very cool card, more exotic pets, and a Rabble Rousing coming in, valued at exactly $1. And then we got ourselves a Mountain and a Treasure. All right, so we got Jebin and James, both one of the triomes. Let's see if we can't get Jimmy one. Witness Protection, Ransom, Antagonize, Prize Fight, Demons Do, Expandable Lackey, Jetmir's Fixer, Ominous Parcel, The Newsy, The Thief, Swooping Protector, Ceremonial Groundbreaker, Pugnacious Pugilist again, and a Meeting of the Five coming in as a Mythic. Unfortunately, just not a high-value Mythic, with a Plains and a Fish in the back. All right, we got ourselves a Disdainful Stroke, Raffine's Guidance, Sticky Fingers, The Gardener, Mastro's Initiate, Broker's Veteran, Cutthroat Contender, Waterfront District, Mayhem Patrol, Tainted Indulgence, Riveter's Decoy, Metropolis Agent, and we're going to see an Endless Detour coming in as our rare, with a backup rare, Soul of Emancipation in foil. And then we're going to see a regular old island and a Citizen. All right, we got the Custodian, Case the Joint, the Server, the Score, the Socialite, Fake Your Own Death, Waterfront District, the Fixer for the Family, Darling Escape, Refuse to Yield, Mr. Orfeo, Hypnotic Grifter, and a Toulouse Clever Conductor coming in as our rare. Not high value, then a Forest and a Citizen in the back. So far, not a ton of value for Jimmy. I apologize, Jimmy. There's nothing I can do about the box. Maybe we can turn it around. Maybe there'll be something of significant value in the back here. All right, we got the Requisitioner, Raffine Silencer, Swooping Protector, and a Wiretapping showing up as our rare with a Swamp and a Dog. Roastmaster, Welcome, Body, Disappear, Agent, Overseer, Scarab, Inspector, Adjudicators, Entourage, Ceremonial Groundbreaker, Glittering Stockpile, and a Devilish Valet, and a Civic Gardener with a Swamp in the back and a Cat. All right, looks like we got 4 packs left to go. We got the Boon, Goldhound, the Climber, Murder, Metamorphosis, Darling Escape, Civil Servant, Gilded Pinions, the Station, Rumor Gatherer, a Rogue's Gallery, Stimulus Package. Oh, here comes the Borderless. And it is a Borderless Topiary Stomper. Very cool to see a Borderless card inside of a draft box. Does have some value. And then we're going to see a Foil Exotic Pets with a Forest and a Citizen token. All right, 3 packs remaining. We got the Initiate, Buy Your Silence, Jackhammer, Rocks Pummeler, Incriminate, Initiate, the Towers, the Body Dropper, the Courtyard, the Grave Shift, Security Rocks, Wing Shield Agent, and a Ginny Faye Jetmir second coming in as our rare, followed by a Sticky Fingers foil and a Mountain and a Treasure. All right, 2 packs remaining. And I will still be doing the full MTG box analysis at the end. So these guys may be splitting the box in 3, but the analysis will be a consolidated analysis for all of you. But I'll let you know how each one of them did, because I'll be doing, each of them will receive their own MTG box analysis, just another kind of feature of a box break. So we got an Angel of Suffering here, coming in a Mythic out of black, does hold some value. Here's the other full art mountain. Unfortunately, this one is not valued at $1. And then we have a Citizen. All right, last pack to go here for Jimmy. Got the Gardener, the Initiate, the Veteran, the Informant, the Cat for the family, the Escape, the Servant, the Station, more Brass Knuckles, Cormella Glamour Thief, a Knockout Blow, and Agnes, the Dragon Lash coming in here. Very cool rare. I've played him before. And a Ceremonial Groundbreaker, followed by an Island and a Fish. All right, so not quite the... we only saw two of the lands in this particular box. One went to Jevin, one went to James. We only saw one really big hit, and that was our Ledger Shredder. But as they say in TV, wait, there's more. I'm going to give each one of these guys just a little bonus draft booster pack. It's just a little extra thank you for participating in the first break on the channel. So this one's going to be Jevin's. I just randomly threw them down. So we've got an Academy Wall, Stall for Time, Hexbane Tortoise, the Branch Rider, Battle Rage Blessing, Volsci Tide Turner, Shield Wall, Thrill of Possibility, Magnaloth Sentry, Inscribed Tablet, Strength of the Coalition, a Battle Wing Mystic, and we're going to see Marina, Scholar of Antiquity as the rare, with a Citizen's Arrest in foil, and an Island and a Phyrexian. All right, so not a lot there in that pack. So now let's see what James is going to get. You never know with Dominaria United. So we got the Galvamaya Sojourner, Urborg Repossession, Goblin Picker, Tolarian Terror, Banalish Sleeper, Florflorus, Vine Wall, Shore Up, Sunbathing Rootwalla, Radiant Grove, Soaring Drake, Cleaving Skyrider, Terra Sunder, and a Lagamos, Hand of Hatred, with a Rundevelt Hordemaster as the rare, and a Showcase Stained Glass Mountain, with a soldier in the back. All right, and then for Jimmy. Maybe we can get Jimmy something really good. We got Impede Momentum, the Drawbridge, the Sojourner, the Hammerhand, the Repossession, the Flowstone Infusion, the Meteorite, the Beachfront, Tolarian Geyser, Cult Conscript, Slimefoot Survey, Balamore Battle Mage, and where he's going to see the Elder Dragon War as his rare, with a Foil Plains, a regular Mountain, and a Soldier in the back. All right, so I will get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG Box Analysis. Let's kick off the MTG Box Analysis with a look at the Streets of New Capenna set and establish what was possible to see in a draft booster pack. The set contains a total of 449 cards. Draft booster packs can only see cards numbered 1 to 360, which means that we weren't able to see any of the gilded foils, extended arts, or the etched foils. We can, however, see all of the cards from the main set, plus the borderless, showcase, and the 1 Phyrexian. Now that we know what was possible, let's put what we actually saw against it. This chart shows all the cards we saw during the opening, regardless of duplication. The foils are in orange, non-foils are in green, and the set is in gray as the baseline. For the 5 primary colors of Magic, this box was pretty evenly distributed with a variance of only 4 cards. White saw the most with 71, and blue and green rounded out the bottom with 67 apiece. Also of note, we saw 12 full art basic lands in these 36 packs, and 1 borderless card in the box. From a coverage perspective, we saw 249 unique cards, giving us 69% coverage of the cards we were eligible to see. Our highest coverage was in white, seeing 94% of the cards in the set, only missing 2 cards, Giada Font of Hope and the Halo Fountain. We also saw every single basic land, both in standard frame and full art forms. In the foil space, we saw 12 unique cards out of a possible 360, which means that we saw 3% of the set in foil. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in the non-foil space, we saw 99% of the commons, only missing the Botanical Plaza from the non-basic land cycle. We also saw 87% of the uncommons, 32% of the rares, and 13% of the mythics. In the foil space, we saw 5% of the commons, 4% of the uncommons, and 2 foil rares for 2% coverage. In this box, we saw heavy duplication, but this is to be expected with any draft booster box product. In the end, 139 of the cards were repeated 279 times, giving this box a duplication percentage of 52%. We also saw 40 different playsets of common cards. Before we dive into the value of this box, let's take a look at the potential value of the 360 cards you're eligible to see in a draft booster pack of Streets of New Capenna. Currently, there are 10 cards valued over $10, 20 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 33 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 297 cards are currently valued less than $1. If you were to add up the value of all 360 cards, you'd have a total of $411.16. Now let's pivot into the value we saw in this box. We only saw one card valued over $10, which was the Ledger Shredder valued at $17.64. We did pick up 2 Jetmir's Gardens, one in standard frame and one in showcase. We also saw 11 cards valued over $1, but the remaining 514 cards in the box were valued less than $1. In the foil space, not a single one of our cards was valued over $1. Our best foil was the Witty Roastmaster, valued at 99 cents. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box through a Patreon agreement for $88 even. Today we opened up 36 packs with 15 cards each, seeing a total of 540 cards. The 34 tokens in the box have a value of $7.32. The 12 foils have a combined value of $2.66. And finally, the 528 non-foils in the box have a total value of $91.21. This brings the grand total of the box up to $101.19. This is a gain of $13.19 over the price I paid and does equate to 115% of the box price being returned in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards just valued over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we only saw 4 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they only have a combined value of $36.41. Since this was a box break, I figured I'd break down the box in a few key areas. First up, coverage percentage. In this category, Jevin had the highest coverage of the 360 cards that are eligible to be seen in a draft booster box, with 41% of the set covered. Next up, number of rares and mythics, including foils. Jevin again had the most rares with 12, thanks to a foil pickup, but Jimmy saw the most mythics with 3. Next up is duplication. Jevin's 12 packs had the least amount of duplication, which was definitely a factor in his coverage numbers. From a value perspective, James walked away with the majority of the value in the non-foil space thanks to his pull of the Ledger Shredder and the Jetmir's Garden. In the foil value category, things got a little bit tighter, however, James again saw more value in his packs. In the token category, Jimmy pulled in the most value with just over $3 in tokens. In the end, I'm really glad I didn't charge these guys a single dime to participate in this opening, because this just wasn't that great of a box. In the end, James is walking away with $44.73 in card value, Jevin is taking home $29.57 in card value, and Jimmy's going to see $26.89 in card value. And these numbers do not include the extra value I threw in from the Dominaria United packs, as well as the packs I opened up earlier in the week. Had this been a battle versus a break, James would have won if the winning factor was total dollar value. However, if this had been a CMC battle, Jimmy would have won because his total CMC for rares and mythics was 58. And if we had structured this battle based on set coverage, Jevin would have definitely won. Aren't numbers fun? Again, a very special thank you to Jevin, James, and Jimmy for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel and get in on a box break, head over to mtgboxanalysis.com and sign up to be a member. Once a member, you can sign up for a slot in any of my November breaks. Currently, I've got Double Masters 2022 and Modern Horizons 2 out there. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do something amazing.